What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with a major update for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about an extremely hyped subject, and that is DLC 5 for Xenoverse 2. Everybody thought that this was it for the DLCs as far as, you know, the new one that came out with DLC 4. Everybody thought that was it and that Xenoverse was over, and once this DLC died out, the game was going to start to die out. But Bandai has released some news that we will be getting DLC 5, and also they said that they're going to keep their promise to us that they're going to keep content coming for 1 whole year from the initial release date of Xenoverse 2, which was in October, guys. We just hit July 1st today. So if they keep that promise, they very well could come out with 2 more DLCs instead of 1. With how fast that they've come out with these DLCs, it seems like it's almost been month to month since they started dropping DLCs, like a month and a half really in between each DLC. So they definitely could drop 2 more DLCs from here to October. That's not a guarantee at all, but I'm just saying keep that in your mind because they said that they would give us new content all the way through October. Unless they wait on this DLC till like September or something like that, I really see the possibility of maybe even a DLC 6 if they plan on keeping that promise like they said. But now let's get into some theories on this new DLC, guys. The first theory is I think it could be just a continuation of DLC 4, basically just giving us Enraged Trunks, corrupted version of Fuse Zamasu, along with one additional character, because you know most DLCs usually come with at least like 3 characters. So maybe one additional character like a Demigra or a GT Baby. That would be absolutely awesome if we saw Baby Vegeta come to the game. Not gonna lie, I would absolutely love that. I don't know why he hasn't been incorporated period from the very beginning, but it is what it is. But like I said, maybe it'll be just the Fuse version of Zamasu, the corrupted version, along with Enraged Trunks, along with just some other side character like Demigra or Baby Vegeta, which would be pretty dope, not gonna lie. But I really believe that is a high possibility that they just continue on from this DLC, because so many fans were upset that we didn't get Enraged Trunks in this DLC. And then so many fans were somewhat upset that we didn't get the corrupted version of Zamasu, but mainly everybody was upset about the fact that we didn't get Enraged Trunks, especially the way they advertised it and how they included it in the story mode. That was just really not cool on Bandai's part. So I really think that it could definitely be an extension of this DLC from DLC 4 onto DLC 5. My second theory, guys, is that it could be a Dragon Ball related DLC, where they give us characters like Kid Goku, Kid Krillin, Master Roshi, maybe even the younger version of Yamcha Tien, Evil King Piccolo. Characters like that I could definitely see coming to the game, because honestly we don't have any Dragon Ball related characters in the game at all right now. And on top of that, I would really like to see a Kid Krillin come to a game, because I've never seen Kid Krillin in any kind of fighting game. And honestly, Kid Krillin is probably one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball. I just found him to be so funny, and he was just such a good character in my opinion, the way that they did him. So I really like Kid Krillin. I would really like to see him come to Xenoverse. That's my second theory on what this DLC can consist of. My third theory of what it could be centered around is the Tournament of Power, something that I've talked to you guys about in my live streams for a long time. Everybody's asked, do you think there will be a DLC 5? And I always said no, but I said if they do one, they may do something like how Ninja Storm 4 did the Road to Boruto DLC. How basically they made a whole brand new game that you can buy separately that comes with all the DLC, including the Road to Boruto one, or you could just buy the DLC straight up. Because Road to Boruto was such a big event, the Boruto movie, and then finding out that they're going to make a series centered around it, that Ninja Storm had to come with some DLC for it. Now I feel like Bandai may be feeling the same way about the Tournament of Power. The Tournament of Power is probably the most hyped up event in Dragon Ball history for the most part. Like, this Tournament of Power is so hyped right now. The actual episode actually comes out tonight. You know how many people have been waiting on this episode, just waiting to see what happens, how this tournament starts, how it turns out. It's definitely one of the most anticipated events in Dragon Ball history. So I definitely think they could do something like a Road to the Tournament of Power, just how they did the Road to Boruto for Ninja Storm 4. I definitely could see that. But if they do that, the characters that I see them personally including would be characters like Khalifa, Jiren, one of the Wolf brothers maybe, Kale maybe, There's a lot of possibilities, and of course there's even more possibilities that we have not seen yet, because the tournament is about to start tonight. We're about to see these fighters in action for the first time, so I definitely think that they could center a DLC around that. But those are my 3 theories, guys. I really want to know what you guys think on this DLC, this upcoming DLC, because it's some major news, man. I really thought Xenoverse was going to die after DLC 4, but Bandai came through and came with a DLC 5, but we have no real news on it. So again, I want to know what you guys think down below. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for the support. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day as always. Peace, y'all.